Alright. Hello, this one's going to be a little bit different. This is a bracket 4 deck. This is Shanid Sleeper Scourge. It's a legendary Mardu Storm deck. One time I was playing a game on Discord and someone played this and I was so impressed by how cool it was that I wanted to build it for myself. I think it's super cool. You just play so many cards in a game and you get to draw so many cards and you could just run all these crazy legendary creatures, and every game feels a little different with the small caveat of Bolas Citadel is insane. Aside from Bolas Citadel, I think it's really cool to just see what you draw into and see what you get to play. I'd say the deck struggles with finishing games out. Sometimes you can have a board of so many creatures, but like their cumulative damage is like 2. So yeah, I think Bolas Citadel is kind of a finisher in a way because of the 10 damage, or just like incremental pings with like Arbozmir, or just attacking when you can. They do get Menace because of Shanid. So yeah, what piles am I looking to make? It's tough, right? Because like ramp, lands, but then everything else is just legendary, and then I guess maybe like interaction could be a pile. But this might be a little different from like a bracket 2 or a bracket 1 video or a bracket 3 video where you just like lay out your neat little piles. This is more about overlap and one second, I kind of want to stream on Twitch. I think I'm gonna turn this on for Twitch. Might as well. So I'm gonna pause and do that. Bracket 4. What's it called? Shanid Sleeper Scourge Mardu upgrade and gameplay. Deck upgrades and gameplay. All right. Hello, if you're tuning in from Twitch, I decided to do another video today. This one on Shanid Sleeper Scourge. It's a legendary Mardu deck. Just wants to play a bunch of legendary creatures and draw a bunch of cards and hopefully not die. Yeah, so I can't really make the neat piles I would make if I was doing a bracket 2 or a bracket 3 deck where I mean I can separate out lands, and honestly I might just make a pile of all non-legendary cards and see what I'm left with. Ramp, lands, and non-legendary cards. Those are going to be the piles I'm looking to make. And yes, there will be some legendary cards in the ramp, but I think this will give me an idea about what I'm doing and what I might be looking to cut, I guess. But yeah, this is a super fun deck. I just get excited whenever I draw cards with this deck because they're all like super fun. Relic of Legends is so good in this deck. One of the best cards. Probably. Teferi's Protection, I like this proxy with Homer Simpson vanishing into the bush. Ooh, Lotho. Yeah, that counts as ramp. I guess there was like this guy Zeldench. I think he counts as ramp too, right? Taro, this kind of counts as ramp. I think you're doing it more for the card draw, more for the ramp than the card draw ETB. Yeah, Zeldench counts as ramp because you play an additional land. I think Knuckles kind of is ramp. I'm stretching it now though, like, I don't know. Nah, I can't put Knuckles as ramp. That feels like a disservice. Even Zeldanch is too much mana. And Tatartar, because you're playing these after Shanid comes in ideally. No, Tatartar I might play before, but yeah, Zel I don't think you play until after the commander comes in. I feel like most bracket 4 decks you don't run too many lands, but this deck runs quite a few because every legendary land is also card draw, so I don't really mind like having that many legendary lands because I want options. I'm already able to find a few cards I might want to cut, but I'll get there in a sec. Harnfellhorn and Bounty, and the other side, Bergie, is a really good card. Both modes are so good. Okay, let's look at how many lands I have. I feel like I might be able to cut a couple. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30 lands. Yeah, I could probably cut one. I think Plaza of Heroes is the worst one of them. I don't think I ever use its activation, even though it's a good one. It's just asking too much of a bracket 4 deck to have 3 mana to spare for that. In the ramp pile, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 pieces of ramp. It's not so much the amount that I care about, I just want to know. Smothering Tithe is good. Dark Ritual is fine. This is the one, yeah, I don't think this card's like been giving me as many treasures as I'd like, and they are tapped too, so yeah, Springleaf Drum, I think that's fine. I think I leave Springleaf Drum in. Turn down the music. And then Infinity Stone's legendary, so that's good. Just like kind of a better talisman. And I'm running all talismans. Because this deck does end up with a lot of colorless mana sometimes, and I think like having that for the talismans is good. Alright, and then yeah, protection, clever concealment's kind of nice because it's all permanents, and you can sometimes have it be 0 mana to do, and they phase out as opposed to like just gain indestructible, which brings me to, yeah, I don't think flawless maneuver is good enough. Everybody Lives is so bad in this deck. I'm so glad I finally cut it. I've played this deck a couple times and thought about cutting it, but I was excited to make this video and wanted to wait because, what does it say? Players can't lose life, but Shanid, I think it says you. Right, so it does stop the Shanid one, but it doesn't stop pay for life, so it just shuts off Bolas Citadel. Like, that's so bad to shut off Bolas Citadel in this deck. And there might be some other ways too that it stops things, but it's mostly just that. I don't like that it's a non-Bolas Citadel. Paratutor's good. Orcish Bowmasters, I don't think I could cut Bowmasters. I think it's just too strong. Reanimate. Children of Corliss is amazing. I'm so glad I finally added this. Not only do you get the life back that you lost from all the Shanid triggers, but I think the big, like, sick reason that this is so cool is if you can find a way to get it back into play, you lose a bunch of life again, and you sack it again, not only do you gain back the life you lost the first time, the second time too. So you like kind of like double your life total with Children of Corliss. It's so cool. Deflecting Swat, it's good. Gamble, Rollick will stay. Teferi's Protection, I think Teferi's Protection will stay. I think like, even if you just main phase it, like, that's so good. I like Swift Reconfiguration because you can play it on your commander, Shanid, and then like she's no longer a creature, so it leaves her safe. It's like a way to protect Shanid, but then you can also play it on opponent's creatures. But what's my issue? What was I gonna say about it? Swift Reconfiguration. I don't know, I feel like the deck doesn't really struggle with interaction too much. Like I don't really have to protect Shanid. I don't think people destroy or remove Shanid as much as I thought they would. So that card sometimes just sits in my hand. Swords, I think just having one nice little removal like that's good, and Swords is better than Path to Exile. Everybody knows that because Path gets lands for your opponents and we don't want that in bracket 4. And then yeah, Animate Dead. I like this proxy because the card is just so overly complicated with text, and I like this just like, no, the only thing that matters is you bring it back and it gets -1/-0. Yeah, I think just having a little bit of reanimation, just like some nice mana efficient reanimate and Animate Dead is a nice thing to have in a deck that can play it. So I think I leave Animate Dead in, and then yeah, we'll see about Clever Concealment. T-Pro versus Concealment. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, now let's go through the lands, see if there's any that are underperforming. This one coming in tapped is pretty brutal. Yeah, that might be the only issue. I mean, yeah, I think I like my mana base. I don't really want to mess with it too much. And then rocks, we've got, I don't think any issues here. Yeah, I went over it to Tartaru, just pull that out. Okay, so now yeah, just a bunch of legendary cards, right? Everything here is legendary, in addition to, you know, the lands and all the other stuff. So I think I'll just go through, and if I see an issue with, like, I'll either be like, yes, this card stays, or I'm iffy on it, or no. Maybe there might be 2 iffy piles, more towards the yes iffy and one towards the no iffy. Ruinous Blast, so good, that stays. This one, look at the opponent's hand, choose a card, and the spells of the chosen type cost 1 more to cast. And you can return a card to your hand, which means then you could then like attack, tap, play it again, and get more value. I think Arachne is good. This is one of the few cards that can actually end a game, Aardvert. Stone of Eric, I think having some things to shut off graveyard is good, and you can always sack it and draw a card and exile a graveyard. And it's only 1 mana, so it's pretty good. I shouldn't evaluate a card on how, like, the mana cost though, because like I do have Rograk, Son of Urga as like a potential add, and that's 0, and so would I be like, oh, it's 0, so it's good? I mean, kind of, yes, but yeah, I need to be like, is the hate bear effect of shutting off graveyards important? And I will say yes. I think Magic in the year of 2026, you need to shut off graveyards. As I was saying, Burgi is very good, and Harnfell, Hornet Bounty is also good. Ragavan, Winota, I've gone through, and there are enough things to trigger it, so I think Winota, both modes are putting in work. Hopagira Per might not be good enough. Esper Sentinel, should have gone non-legendary pile, is good enough. This card's so good, because Shanid makes everything menace. All your legendaries have menace, so it means every attack gets you a treasure. So good. Dihada is not good enough, definitely. Cecil Dark Knight, I don't think it's good enough. You'd think it would be, but right, like when it attacks other attacking creatures you control get indestructible. Nah, I don't think I can run Cecil. Valky's sick because you can see opponents' hands. I like knowing what's in people's hands. Thalia, most of the deck is creatures, so I don't really mind the cost increase. Boromir, no free spells for opponents, and indestructible is super good. Sackfair, it makes a creature indestructible for 1 mana. I think that's nice. Sack it. Target creature. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. This is so cool. I really like Zeldench in this deck. Because your lands are legendary, so it lets you have additional mana to play with and more card draw. Super cool. Knuckles is great. Shieldred's pretty darn good. Yeah, because it makes my Shanid draws go life positive, so I can keep going. Bruce Tarl's really important to have the life gain in this deck. And double strike is a good way to get some damage through too, for sure. Spider-Man, yep, Spider-Man's sweet. Hodrick, Lunarch Marshal is so cool. There's always something it's giving. Like, it's legendary creatures just have keywords attached to them a lot of the time, like double strike, lifelink. Oh, but that's on attack. I guess Hodrick wouldn't see it at start combat. Okay, so we got Death Touch, we got double strike, trample, haste. We've got vigilance, we've got first strike. Just do one more low scan here. Flying, vigilance, toxic, vigilance, land. Okay. Yeah, so it gives a lot. I think, like, honestly, going through that, like, yes, it's a lot. Yes, I feel like I always get some benefit out of Hodrick in play, but that list, I feel like it might have been a little too sparse. I feel like if my commander gave some, but my commander already does, it gives menace. Yeah, I think I might cut Hodrick, actually. Hodrick might go. Linvala's 4 mana. It's a really good effect to stop people. But in a game where it's not stopping people, it's a dead card. One Ring's gonna stay. Arbaz is another of the most, like, important cards in the deck, because it makes every Shanid thing not only go positive for or neutral for you, but it then drains your opponents. Kumbal's saved me so many times. Elish Norn, if a permanent enters the battlefield causes just a double Shanid. When you play a legendary land or cast a legendary spell, so it's on cast and this is on ETB, so it doesn't really double Shanid triggers, but it is just a good hate bear, and it is a 4/7. I'm gonna go maybe on this. Skrelv is great. Delny is amazing. This one does double your Shanid triggers. Unless Ardbert's in play. No, I'm talking about the attack. Yeah, so if Delny's in play and Ardbert's in play, then Ardbert will just start pumping your board, and then Delny won't trigger anymore. So it's a little nombo I've run into, but I still think both those cards are so good. Agatha's Soul Cauldron's amazing. There's so many, like, Spider-Man, Skrelv, Zach Fair, Boromir, like all these cards with activate abilities on them, and then you can just like do cool little interaction things with Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I like that a lot. Bolas Citadel is best card in the deck, along with Relic of Legends maybe. And then, yeah, Greymane, I think this is important because you can choose First Strike, Lifelink, or Vigilance. You can choose 2 of them. So you can give your board Lifelink and Vigilance, honestly, and +2/+2. Like, there's a lot of humans in this deck. Greymane, I think, what would it be? Whoever that Walking Dead guy is pretty good. I think Rick Steadfast Leader, that's right. It is 4 mana with 2 white pips. You got to be aware of that stuff. Yeah. So these are all potential cuts. That was pretty simple. I think the hard part here now is going to be looking at what I'm going to be adding, because pretty much it's like you just look, and if it's legendary, there's a very good chance it would be good in the deck. But there's also some fun non-legendary stuff too, right? Blood Moon, Carnival of Souls, the Duke. Appa could just replace Clever Concealment. Mai is another hate bear. Mindslaver is legendary, and that could be a win con, honestly. Abigail, Mirror of Galadriel, Animus. Oh my god, there's too many cards. This is gonna be a mess. Let me pull these aside here, make some more room for this. Rock Rack, Gerard's Hourglass Pendant, Karn, Hero's Podium, that Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight, Rada Dravik of Herboard, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, Gimli, Holga, Opposition Agent, DC, Tiny Bones, the Meep. Alright, let's start with this. I've thought about this. I don't really care that it's legendary. I think I'd rather have like a that 5 mana one, like a Living Death over this, because I guess, sorry, I just bonked my mic. I think the mic reset that. Yeah, what was I saying? Return all legendary cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh yeah, no, that's good because it could get back more than just creatures. Yeah, this might go back in. Like, believe me, mana is not an issue with this deck. Like, 7 mana shouldn't be a problem. I don't think Tiny Bones joins up is good enough because the life loss is good, but I don't really want to mill people in bracket 4. I think there's too much downside to that. The Meep I thought might be a nice finisher. When it attacks, you can sack another creature. If you do, creatures you control plus X1. But I don't think my board goes wide enough for that really to be good. This one's a good finisher though, right? Gisela. If a source you control damage you do is double, if a source you deal damage you do is half. It's pretty good. That's not doing enough, I don't think. For the same reason, I don't think I go wide enough with this board to like the double damage isn't gonna like put in too much work. Kunoros, Hound of Athreos. I only run a Reanimate and Animate Dead. Other than that, like, maybe it would be good to shut off graveyards a little bit. And it does have Menace, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Like, that's a lot of keywords if I want to leave Audric in. That guy might stay. This is a good finisher. When Holga attacks each creature you control, gets attacking a player gets +1/+0 for each creature that player controls. But once again, I don't know if I'm going wide enough really, but it does have haste too. So if I have Audric, it might give my board haste. Must be blocked if able. I'll think about it. I will think about it. Gimli is a little bit ramp. Whenever another legendary control does combat damage to a player, you make treasure. Yeah, I think that's some good ramp there. DC is a good way to reanimate, sack a creature to bring back a creature. But it's 1+, so it needs to be exact. Nope. Okay, Heroes Podium's 5 to play. And then it puts it into hand, not even onto battlefield. But then it does buff my board by a lot. That might be a maybe. I think I ran it for a bit though, and I didn't like how little it was doing. I think I want to give Rograk a try. I've dismissed him before, but I think that could be fun. Opposition Agent, I think my deck can have room for that. Removal on a creature is kind of cool. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with a greater power, and then legendary creatures you control gain protection from each of that creature's colors. That's good. 4 mana removal on a creature that also draws me a card is kind of fun. Karn could be nice. Karn might be nice. Until you're... Yeah... No, I don't think so. Appa, I think I might want to give it a try. Rada Drapic just gives my board a second chance, pretty much. Whenever another legendary creature you control dies, return a token that's a copy of it as a 2/2. But I don't really care about getting them back. I'm just playing them to draw cards, I guess. The Duke is 1 mana. 1 mana, 1/2. You can remove a counter from the Duke and put a +1 counter on another target creature you control and give it hexproof. So it's like a one-time Skrelv in a way. That might be nice. I was thinking about if the Mirror of Galadriel is good. 2 mana, draw a card, and then tap it and scry 1 and draw a card. Only if I have 5 legendary creatures in play. I think, yeah, there might be times where I just need to dig 1 deeper when I have 5 in play. Yeah, that could be good. It counts creatures, not legendary permanents. I might still like it. Hourglass Pendant, Flash. Don't care about the skipping extra turns. I care more that it could be 5 mana to return all the, like, undo a board wipe, I guess. Nobody's running like a board wipe like that in bracket 4. Yeah, you might see like a Deluge or a Blasphemous Act. So it could be 5 mana undo a Deluge or a Blast Act. Maybe. Alright, this Abigail's cool. Because it makes a creature lose abilities. Up to one target creature lose all abilities. So it's 2 mana, kind of soft removal. Yeah. But then they'll just swing at me with that creature, like over and over. Or block with it, honestly. If it's a commander. Like, I'm thinking you play this to like shut off someone's commander. I think that's kind of good. This deck is very unapologetic. Like, I will do something like that if I need to, right? Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life. Yeah, maybe. Everything to slow the game down to my pace is good. And my pace is fast, but I just mean like, I want it to be played on my terms. The Animus, at the beginning of your end step, exile up to 1 target legendary creature card from a graveyard with a memory counter. So it doesn't need to be your graveyard even. Until your next turn, target legendary creature you control becomes a copy of that creature. And then Carnival of Souls, I don't want to lose too much life. I think that might be too risky. Could be fun though. Like, Bergie's so cool. It's like a Bergie in a way. Maybe. Mindslaver, I do kind of want finishing power. And Blood Moon, I don't know if I can get away with Blood Moon in this deck. Okay, so that's the first round. What else do we have here? So many more cards. Search for Glory is a good tutor. I think I do want a tutor. I don't think I need a Teshar. Maybe I might need a Teshar. Samwise, I used to run it. I think I just played at flash speed most of the time, even if I didn't have anything to do with it. So I'm gonna go no. Yoshimaru, I'll go no. Velia is cool because it removes a blocker, and in a deck with ETBs it's good, but there's not too many ETBs in this deck. I have the other Thalia, so I could put in this Thalia too. My Rel makes it so people can't play on my turn. Tiny Bones, nah. Tiny Bones is kind of mid. Kyrixani Yawgmoth is kind of good. Well, Marthas you can just play as 0, which is kind of funny. But I don't think it's a good card. I'd rather play Rogrek on 0 than Omarthas on 0. Bayek of Siwa could be a finisher. Other historic creatures you control double strike as long as it's your turn. So then, working double strike menace. That's pretty good, yeah. I'm not running Limpala. I'm saying I might not run Limpala, but I'm saying I might run Toronto Limpala. Is that true statement? Activate abilities of creatures you control. I might do that, yeah. And then Northern Swift Survivalist. Whenever a creature control. No, my creatures don't get blocked in this deck. Slicer. You play it for 3, and then it'll flip. So you can get out a Slicer and get that going around the board. Just put some more damage around. 6 damage every turn. Do I want to be doing 6 damage every turn? No, I don't want to be giving my opponents a creature. I don't know what they'll do with Slicer, but I don't like it. Alright, Kaineos, Hero, Kakros. Nope. And then Duke, I think I already have over here. Risk is cool. Flash, when it enters, you can give a creature persist, and then remove any kind of creature you control. So it's a 2 mana way to save a creature. But why wouldn't I just do Samwise, right? So no Scout Harden. When it enters the battlefield, choose a target permanent card in your graveyard. Those put back in the battlefield this turn and return it to your hand. I guess this keeps it in play and this returns it to hand. So would I rather the... Which one would I rather have? If either, right? Would I rather this, which this any permanent? This, which keeps it in play. Maybe Riss, because if it's a hate bear that stops a player, and they're like, if I get rid of that thing, then I can win, then this will just bring it back and maybe stop them from their potential win. And then that seems like it'll be fun to have. Even though my commander already draws so many cards, like this could be a good way to... I think it's more the flip side, right? The flip side is kind of bonkers. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1 counter on another creature you control until end of turn it gains indestructible. If that creature is legendary, draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the backside, so I'd ideally want to get to 7 mana and do that. Alright. So yeah, too many possible adds here. For sure. Tutors are good. I don't feel bad about my tutors in bracket 3. I don't think this dog is doing enough. I don't think Cavern of Souls would do enough. Last Ride is not doing enough. Bayek of Sea was 5 mana. Holga 6. Yeah, let me make a little pile of like finishers, I guess, and decide if I want all 4 or 5 or whatever. That's a lot of high mana cards for a bracket 4 deck right there. Too many. I think I could run one of these 4. And out of these 4, I want to say Holga is the most likely to get me a win. Maybe Hero's Ruin. No, probably Holga, yeah. Each creature you control attacking the player is +1/+0 until end of turn for each creature that player controls. No, yeah, I think it's gotta be Hero's Podium. I think that might be a bit. Okay, one of these two, but probably not one of these two. That's the census. I'm gonna reach on that. Oh yeah, Mindslaver could also be a finisher. So probably one of these. Two of those, not all 3, would be the decision I would make. Both of these act as removal. This one's 4 and gives protection to my board. This one's 2. So I think I would go the one that gives protection to the board. Rograk, I think I'm going to be leaving Audric in because I'm going to be adding haste, first strike, trample, and maybe another haste with Holga, maybe. So I think Audric, yeah, I'll leave it. Okay, opposition agent, I think I want that. Do I want Gimli? I think I do. It seems like good ramp. Ramp is nice to have. But he has to deal damage. So it would be 3 mana, do nothing if I play it. And this deck can't really do that, no. I forgot about that aspect of the deck. Cards have to like kind of do a thing when you play them for the most part. Because once the deck gets going, it's like very clear that it's strong. And so I can't really be playing Gimli, using that 3 mana for that when the heat is on, so to say. Okay, so it leaves me with these, because I think I like these. Yeah, I think I like all of these. And then I think I want 2 of these. I think I want it to be Mindslaver and Hero's Podium, because they're harder. No, I think Holga and Mindslaver. No kidding. This is so hard. I'm not ready to make that decision yet. What am I ready to do though? Don't think this will do enough. Don't know about that doing enough. The Duke. Would I rather Gerard's or the Duke? I think I would rather... I'll think about that too. Okay, these two are gonna go. Leave me with Kirik, Teshar, Myrel, and Mayor of Galadriel. This costing 4 but 6 life is pretty aggressive. It does give lifelink. But then how many black pips do my cards even have? Like, what is it letting me do? It's letting me do a 3 mana Citadel, 2 mana Kumbal, 2 mana Shieldred, 1 mana Valky, 2 mana Ardbird, a 0 mana Dark Ritual. It's kind of sick, but I think nah, I'm gonna go no. Alright, Mai or Mirror of Galadriel, maybe. Myrel for the... Let me just play Solitary Aspect. Or Teshar for the Recursion. These two are yes, because they're only 2 mana, and then out of these it would just be one, either Teshar or Myrel. I think I don't really ever feel like this deck needs recursion, so I don't think I care too much about Teshar. Oh, but I could get back the what was it? The Children of Corlys with Teshar. Yeah, and flying for Audric, yeah, okay. And then yeah, now we're down to the Duke and Gerard's Hourglass Pendant. I think I have run Gerard's and I don't really ever feel like I can do the 4 activation, so I'm gonna go no on that. I think I would rather run the Duke. If I have a room, I'll have to go through these again and see. And then out of these, have I come to a conclusion yet? The tap ability is nice with Citadel because it'll let me kind of like redo the top of my deck and get another chance to dig if I'm stuck on a land. Alright, let's say they do have a bunch of creatures and Holga's at its best. Each creature, let's say they have 3 creatures, then we would read when this attacks each creature will get +3/+0. If I have 5 creatures, that's just 15 more damage. Yeah, and if they do have a wide board, then it's already cooked, so it's not like even that good. Oh, but she must be blocked if able, so it'd be like, then every other creature gets through, and they'd have to like put everything in front of Holga. But if they have a removal spell, they kill Holga, and then like just block normally. Yeah, no, that's not good. I think it's gonna be Mindslaver and Hero's Podium. And then the Duke is still a maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The Duke, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Okay, maybe no Duke then. Wow. Alright, that was pretty efficient. Maybe I went a little too fast and maybe I'm making some bad cuts. Let me check then. Cecil, not good enough. I'm taking out like 4 protection spells, which is pretty ambitious, I guess. And then 2 Hate Bears, 1 ramp creature, 1 interaction piece, one just random creature, a recursion piece, and a soft finisher and a land. I think like protection, it might be good to have clever concealment, if any of these. It would be this that would stay. And then Taru because it gives a little card draw, nice little boost. Yeah. And then I was thinking, yeah, Elishnor might just be nice to have over some of this other stuff. So those would be like the best three that, like, if I had these in an ad pile, I'd probably put them in the deck. So I would want to see like how they stack up against this new batch of cards. Mindslaver over these three, yeah. Hero's Podium. I think so. It's hard, you don't know. One doesn't know until they know, is kind of the point. Whenever a player casts non-creature, I think I am casting non-creatures, and I don't want to hurt myself too much, so I'm gonna go no on that. That's pretty much this in a way. In a way. No, I think I need both. I don't think I can. Yeah, I think this will swap for that. They serve two. Their purpose is too different. Alright, here's my gripe about Opposition Agent. It's only really a one-time got you, because in the games I play, at least, outside of if you do a sanctioned tournament, I feel like you flash it in, you stop the tutor, and it sits on board, and then someone forgets it's on board, and they go to tutor, and then everyone's like, oh no, wait, there's an Opposition Agent, you can undo that. And then they redo it, and then they just wait until they have removal for Opposition Agent, and then they kill Opposition Agent, and then they tutor, and then they win. And it's like, okay, so it did nothing, it just gave people a false sense of security. So I don't know if I want to pay 3 mana just to stop one tutor. That feels like a weird counterspell scenario that this deck is trying to lean into. Like, as a hate bear, I guess my point is that I don't think it's doing enough because it's not even non-legendary. So, this is it should be in this pile. So this is gonna go, but I think, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 9, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, I think this is good. Then out was sleeved, so I accidentally put it in with the cards that I'd be taking out, but that was just a mistake. Which happens. Okay, so these two are not going to get added. Alright, so that's my Shanid upgrades. Now I can go playing bracket 4, which is fun. Alright, yeah, I have a good hand here. The Esper Sentinel first in turn order should be huge. And then, yeah, beyond that, probably turn 2 play the Soul Stone, and then turn 3 get out my commander with the Simian Spirit Guide, barring anything else. So no new cards, but definitely a good hand, just in
Going
general.
down to 6. Discarding. Not discarding, but
Pre-games?
None for me.
Okay.
None for me.
I'll drop. I'll play Godless Shrine, take 2 for Esper Sentinel, and pass.
So keep drawing. Play Force. We'll pass.
Let's see how many
Okay.
cards this Esper Sentinel draws me.
Play Zagroth Drown, intercept, no Esper.
I'm
You're up.
playing a few.
do
What I draw, I drew.
Horizon
ball.
can be take 1 life, tap it, Oscillate Pride, and pass.
I'll play Blood Crypt, take another 2, and play the Soul Stone. And pass. Not loving all these shock lands so early, I
Force.
guess, but
And we'll pass.
I gotta play the game somehow.
Play this Misty Rainforest, I'm gonna crack it and then pass my turn.
Tap, keep draw.
So yeah, it's gonna be a Shanid next turn. Oh, I could do the
we will
volley
play
to force them to cast a spell,
forest.
draw a card. Actually, I might do that.
And tap
Give it a bite.
2.
Yeah, I think I'll do
Or
that.
Black Panther. He comes in, target land gets a counter. I will go to combat. Jake, I will swing over a 1/1 at you.
I'm gonna attack you.
I will gain 1. Go to my end step, gain life, create 1 cat. Creature into the battlefield. So I'll get another counter and then I'll pass.
Great. What's that? Draw. Oh, that's interesting. Black, white. I need a white for that too. No, I want to do everything, but I can't. Oh man. Let me think. I like this play more. I'll play Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. And I'll pass. That's a tough draw, man. Lotho versus Dahlia. Whatever.
We'll do. You have
This
in
might
mind
give me a
critical
treasure and I
growth,
missed a
everybody
land
has
drop.
forest. And we'll
Woo.
pass. So,
Alright, turn 3 and nobody's winning yet. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to grab something real quick.
Looks like is the Black Panther and the Ocelot Pride is
Alright,
synergy,
I'm back.
or what? No synergy I see there.
I'm gonna put this Twilight Mire. Tap 3 here for Marvin the Nurturer. And I'll pass.
It's a good ramp card.
I will tap. Keep draw.
Will people give me cards?
Gotta
Will these
fucking
people
love
do
it.
anything I'm doing?
We'll
It's a little
play
sad.
a Plaza of Heroes. Mhm. It will tap 3 for a Heliod Sun Crown. Devotion
That's
is
a creature on
less
the
than
stack,
5.
so I don't even draw from Esper Sentinel on that.
So I won't see him enter as a creature, I'm pretty sure. I will go to combat. Balfi, I will swing over a 1/1 at you. Lifelink.
declare no block.
I will gain 1. I will make another cat. That counter and pass.
I think I have to play Shanid now, even if. Alright, untap. Draw. Okay. No, I could do both. No, I'm gonna play Shanid. So I'll play Spectator Seeding, and then I'll tap 4 and play Shanid. And pass. Yeah, I don't really see much point in attacking right now. Trying the Spectator Seeding kind of made it a good play, and I think I'll just play Thalia next turn.
Cards
Next
in
turn
hand?
should be a big turn if my board's the same.
4.
I have 6.
So 6 is the highest.
Probably.
Oh no.
Nice little Jessica's.
No. Some other stuff that I have that it's based off of. I need someone to have 8 or more. Okay, so not worth doing that. Let's see.
Yeah, I think my next turn should be pretty good.
Okay. It's not worth doing any of these, so we'll just have
The
4.
board wipe happens. What am I up
I'll
to?
attempt to play Map the Frontier.
There's none.
None.
Just ran
Oh, good.
in, so I
Alright,
draw a
cool. I'll
card
get 2
on that.
mountains. I'll pass.
Nice. I
Okay.
drew a reanimate, so I feel good
Yeah.
about if the board wipe happens. I would just send Shanid to the graveyard.
I'll play Yavimaya Coast. Never man in the world. Tap 4 here for a Wildwood Channeler.
So much ramp over there.
Counter.
Can't really do much about it, but
Nothing for 2, so I will pass.
yeah, that's
Tap.
crazy ramp he's got going.
Bro.
Next turn he'll be on that.
We'll play Forest or turn.
9, 10. He'll probably have 11 mana next turn, the Maryland player.
Hmm.
And if they have an untapper, then it'll be even more.
Hmm. Do we do? Well,
Watch them just have Bolas
let's
Citadel.
swing Oslet Pride. I guess over at you, Balfi. Gain 1, same thing. Another cat. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I will make a cat, and then I would have the Sitting's Blessing, and then I would make another cat. So then I would make. Where the fuck is 4? Actually, it goes to 5. Here we go. And I will pass.
Oh, all that mana open. Alright, so maybe not too crazy of a turn. Untap. Draw. I'll play the Thalia that makes non-creatures cost 1 more to cast. Good.
Oh.
I'll draw a card,
good.
lose a life. I'll play Mines of Moria. I'll draw a card and lose a life. I'll play Knuckles, 1, 2, 3, and Simeon Spirit Guide. I'll draw a card and lose a life. I'll make a treasure and lose a life from Lotho. I'll go to combat. I'll send Esper Sentinel at Wrath. I'll send Wirewood's a 2/2. Yeah, I'll send Knuckles at Maryland. And And those are my declared. I guess the trample with the double strike could take out 4 cats. That's interesting. No, I don't want to risk losing Knuckles. Yeah, I'll just send this over at Maryland. And those are my 2 declared attacks, yeah.
Okay, I'll take 4.
Okay, I'll get my 3 treasures. Play me to 4 treasures. And I'll pass turn.
3 treasures.
Knuckles hits twice and Esper Sentinel hits once.
Oh yeah, that would be 3. Yeah. Right.
Alright.
Is that it?
Yeah, I have to save up this mana for Teferi's protection. I'd probably do it on Raph's end step,
I'll
honestly.
play land for turn. I'll be a Maze of Ith. Tap 1. I'll play with last step.
Okay,
So,
no response.
this Wakanda player's in front of me. in
13
priority
damage
order.
to each creature. I
I'll see
have
what Black Panther
no response.
does. You pay
Darn
1 more
it.
because of Thalia.
This is reduced by 1 for each creature in play. There's more than
You're good, boss.
8 creatures in play.
I'll use the 4 treasures for Teferi's protection. You like this altar? He's going into the bush.
It's very good. Good meme.
Good meme.
Go. Let's forget.
Yeah, so now it's kind of looking like
Okay.
I'm the problem, and that's okay. That was
Cards in hand.
Or
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll do.
I feel like he could have done that last turn, and he didn't.
That's the question.
Reanimate, Children of Corliss.
2.
What else do I have? Agatha's Soul Cauldron, Dark Ritual.
I'll cast a Seeking Psalm. 5 in the pool.
And then a Kumbal.
6, 7.
So have we seen any new cards yet?
I'll cast Wrath and Mikey.
Spooky.
I'm assuming no responses.
No. You want
Nope.
to use the open
for me.
red to pay for Esper Sentinel, by the way?
There's no S%.
No, but on cast of Blast Act, like not a May, right?
Oh, for that, I guess. Kind of late now, but sure.
It's not a May, so you kind of got it. But I guess
Go
I
to
didn't.
combat.
It was kind of petty to remind him, but whatever.
I'll send Raph over to Jake.
So yeah,
On
what's my
attack,
next turn?
trigger Raph and Mikey.
I do want to lose the Talia.
Responses to trigger.
No. Just
Alright.
pain and suffering.
Pain. We have Vigor. We'll do Vigor over at Yucky.
what is it? What is that?
Vigor.
What does it do?
When any damage that will be dealt to any of my creatures, they are prevented, and I add that many counters instead.
So I will take 6.
6, 7.
And that's gonna be it for me. I will pass the turn.
I sure do. Okay. So that's 7 commander.
So Maryland might leave some mana open. I wonder what Black
Ouch.
Panther's mana open
Okay.
was for, though. That one's a mystery to me.
We must rebuild. I'll play Converted Catacombs as my land for turn. Tap 3 here for. What you guys have?
That's crazy. He just got so wiped out by that board wipe, the Maryland player.
I'll pay 3 for a Reclamation Sage. On ETB, I would like to target the Esper Sentinel.
There is no Esper.
He's phased out.
Oh, because the Deferi's protection.
Hmm.
That's no problem. Okay, I just have a Reclamation Sage here. I'm gonna crack my Burning Catacombs.
You can
Investment.
like not play that and play something better if you want.
That was my only option.
Okay,
The artifact was just kind of like a cherry on top.
right.
How about
One type of keep. Draw.
Having the menace will be
Can it
nice.
be
with
Vista?
battles. Should be good attack. Just keep on game more value. Putting some more hate bears out.
5. Take a life for a Dublin season.
Nice.
And pass.
Alright. Phase in and drop. Let's see. Do combat first. Esper, Sentinel, and I guess how would this work? I'm gonna go. No, it doesn't matter. Thalia and Esper Sentinel at Raph and Mikey. Knuckles at Black Panther. And Lotho at Maryland. So it will be 3 to Raph and Mikey. It'll be 4 to Black Panther, and it will be 2 to Maryland.
Okay. I'll block with my Reclamation Sage.
It has Menace. Shanid says
Oh, the
legendary
Lotho
creatures
does.
you control. Menace, Lotho's legendary.
Okay. Then I'll take 2 then.
Alright. Okay, second main. I'll play Eowyn for 4. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls with a greater power. Legendary creatures you control gain protection from those colors until end of turn. I'm gonna go with Raph and Mikey. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll draw a card and lose a life. I'll play Baradur as my land. I'll draw a card and lose a life. I'll play Zach Fair when he enters with a +1 counter on him, and I can pay 1 and sack him, and target creature I control gains indestructible until end of turn. I'll draw a card and lose a life, and make a treasure and lose a life from Lotho. 4 treasures. I'll play Valky, God of Lies for 2 treasures. Each opponent reveals their hand. I choose a creature from each opponent's hand. And exile it, and Valky can become a copy of that creature or X is the creature's mana value, as long as that card remains exiled with Valky. I guess Maryland has their hand right now, so I'll choose them first. You can tell me what you have first.
The only creature is a Skemfar Shadow Sage. And
Okay.
we've got Second Harvest, Kindred Summons, and Otawara.
Got you. Okay, and then can you reveal your hand, Raph and Mikey?
There are no creatures.
J-Will, Chandra's Ignition, Extra Combat, and a Grey Henge?
Yep.
Okay. And then you have...
Just a Basking Brood Scale.
Well, exile the Brood Scale, and then a Shifting Woodland, and what's the other card?
Planeswalker.
Okay.
Elspeth.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'll draw a card and lose a life, exile that. I draw, yeah, okay. Right, Chandra's Ignition might happen here. So I need a mana to sack Fair, give maybe this indestructible, and then block with it. No, because I'll just make Vigor bigger. I think, yeah, definitely not play more cards, so I'll just pass here.
cards in hand?
6.
2.
Untap upkeep draw. Alright. So we'll do
Maybe I.
1, 2.
What would I do? I would send Shanid to the graveyard and then reanimate it, and then.
Jessica's will. I'm pretty sure someone said they have 6.
Yeah. Do you pay 1 additional from Thalia?
I did.
And then do you pay 1 for Esper Sentinel?
No, I don't.
Yeah, because he'll be 7 then. Cool. Yeah. I won't. I have nothing to cast, so you're good. I have 7.
Alright, so 7.
Yeah, I think I can rebuild from this.
Let's
Okay.
see.
I forgot how Vigor works. All
7.
like the blocking situation.
Cast Ref and Mikey. Responses.
I'll make a treasure and lose the life.
No response.
Cool.
That's it.
Go to combat. Combat's good.
Yeah.
Send both of these over at the player who just went away.
Yeah, I didn't even push anything just for transparency. Is that like a bug that's known? Or what?
Hasn't happened to me yet.
Okay.
I don't know.
I genuinely did not
Anyways.
push anything, but anyway.
Okay.
It can be like a connection interruption sometimes with the website.
Trigger. Response to trigger.
No. I didn't see any creatures in hand, so, you know. Oh, right, it's reveal until. It doesn't matter what's in your hand, yeah.
We have Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Yeah, we'll have them also going at you.
Okay, so you don't have the mana for the Chandra's Ignition, so I think I just put things in front of it, I guess.
Sure, they all have trample, just FYI.
Nice. Yeah, I should have played that card then, now that I think about it. So 7, 8, and 8, is that right? Or oh, no, 7, 6, and 8.
6,
Okay.
7, 8, yes.
4, 5. Zach Fair, if I sack him, then the trample would the damage still be
It'll
dealt
bleed
to him?
through. Nope.
Like if I block
you
and
sack
sack?
to him before block, yeah. So the bleed goes through. So I'm not dealing any damage to your creature because your creature doesn't exist. So all of it is gonna go through.
Sick. Okay. I mean, not sick, but yeah. Then block sack doesn't matter, but yeah. So I'll just sack him, put a +1 counter and indestructible over on Shanid. So Shanid's gonna be
Sure.
at 3/5. So I guess 3 plus.
This is 21. How much are you preventing?
Sure, yeah, I guess that's more important. I'll figure out how, like, what lives and whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna prevent 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1, 10. I'm preventing 10. So I'll take 11. Yeah. This will die. None of yours die.
Which one are you blocking?
I'm not going to be
how
blocking
much
Vigor
damage are
because I
you-
don't want Vigor to get bigger. So I'll just put 5 in
They
front
all
of...
will get bigger.
Oh, okay. But after damage,
It
right?
does. It's not just. Yeah, so it's not just Vigor. It's all my creatures.
Okay, I'll just put it all in front of Vigor then. Or like, all except... Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry. So 5 and... 1. I'm putting 6 toughness in front of Vigor. 6... No, sorry. 3 plus 2. I'm putting 5 power and 6 toughness. So essentially a 5-6 in front of Vigor and a 3-4 in front of Raph and Mikey, I guess.
Alright, so Raph and Mikey is gonna get 3, and Vigor's gonna get 5, you said?
Yeah.
We'll go to main 2. Gonna tap for 2. I'll play the Great Henge.
It's pretty good. I think I can probably deal with them or take them down a notch. Children of Corliss might do some work here.
Yeah, that's it for me. I'll pass.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about
Okay.
my next turn.
I'll draw.
I should be able to dig pretty deep and
Play an
find some
Underground
stuff.
Stadium was my name for turn.
Sack fair, right?
Whale.
Target creature you control against indestructible on the turn.
Go ahead and pay 5 here. We will cast Maryland Ascendant. On ETB, I would like to target.
All my stuff is like really, really big, like CMC wise.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to just exile, by all means, do that.
No, we'll target Shadowcraft.
Top 2 cards.
That's right.
If I'm dead, you can't cast them, or what?
Correct.
Right. Yeah, if you're dead.
Okay. Well, it's a Bolas Citadel and a Skrull Defector Mate.
How much is Skrull? Is that just 1?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. I'll cast Skrull because its CMC is less than how many else I control.
Sure.
Equal to or less than, right? Or is it just less than?
It is. Yeah. No, it's equal to. But
I'll make a
Okay.
treasure and lose a life.
so Skrull. I'll look him up real quick, and I will.
Wait, why are you
Well,
making a
darn
treasure?
it. There goes my Sid.
Oh, because that would be the
Um,
second spell. Never mind. Yeah.
What am I
Yeah.
gonna do now? I
And
know I'm
I'll
at
actually have to
15.
pay 6 for Maryland. She also costs 1 more.
No, she
I'll
doesn't.
move in here.
It's non-creature spells.
Non-creatures.
Oh, for Thalia? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So they
I'll
have
pass
1 mana open for the Otawara.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Cool. We'll play a Shift in Woodland. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cast Elspeth Terrell. Any response to that?
Oh, I wonder if this is a board away.
Response.
Oh, she'll come in with 8 counters. Loyalty.
You need to pay 1 more for it though because of Esper or the Thalia.
Okay. Paid.
Cool. And then I'll draw a card with Esper Sentinel.
Okay.
Alright, and then you're gonna do the minus,
Yep.
I'm guessing.
We're gonna go on ahead and -5.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. So we'll go down to 3. Destroy all other permanents except for lands and tokens.
Damn.
I'll just tap this to gain 2 life.
My Skrull? No.
I'll put Shanid in graveyard. I feel like that's
This is gonna get shuffled into
fine.
my library.
I mean, I could. No, I should. I mean, yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, I'll just put it in graveyard.
Oh, after that, we'll pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Oh, sick. I'll pay 1 for. Alright, so I'm at 15 life. Okay. I'm at 15 life. I'm really tired, but hopefully I remember that. Okay, I'll go down to 11 for a sorry. Better idea. Let me get my. Let me get this thing. I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual. Get 3 black. Get back Shanid. Down to 2 black and 11 life. I'll use one of the black for a mana vault. I'll tap it, get 3 colorless. I'll use 2 of the colorless and a red to cast a Burgie. Whenever I cast a spell, I add a red. I'll draw a card and lose a life. Oh, here's my Dark Ritual. There, sorry. I'll use a treasure and a colorless for an Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I'll draw a card and lose a life and add a red. I'll play yeah, I should probably play that. I'll go red, black, white, black, play Teshar, draw a card, lose a life, add a red. Play again. I could. No, I should play that first. Yeah, I'll pay a white, cast Children of Corliss, add a red. Play Chromox imprinting a no, before that. I'll play Shieldred for 2 red and 2 treasures. I'll add a red. Draw a card, lose a life. Now I'll play Chromox. Imprinting Gamble, I guess. For a red. Yeah. That'll trigger. Oh, Shieldred triggers Teshar. I get back a creature. Get back at Valky. And then Chrome Mox also historic. I was focusing too much on that. Triggers Teshar. Mana value 3 or less. So I'll get back Soulstone. I'll use a red and a treasure to play Soulstone. Draw a card, lose a life, trigger Teshar, and this. Get back Esper Sentinel. I don't think I can cast it though. Red and black for Valky. Draw a card, lose a life. Also, I'm net gained 1 life from this and 1 life from Valky. Because of Shieldred. Right, Valky enters, each opponent reveals their hand, I choose a creature. I'm gonna skip over that, I'm already taking too long. I have a red floating, I'm gonna play Ragavan, I'll draw a card, net gain 1 life. Have 1 red, trigger Teshar, get back. What mana do I even have left? Just a red and a potential red. Nothing I could cast, but I'll still just... Oh, I know. In response to Teshar trigger, I'll sack Children of Corliss and get back Children of Corliss to hand. I'll figure out how much life. That's why I said I'm at 15 and trying to keep track of that, but I'll figure that out.
You wouldn't be able to do that because you have to target something with that, and if it's already in play, you can't target it.
Sounds good, boss. No worries. No worries. No worries. I'll just get back Lotho, Corrupt Sheriff. Good looking out, bro. And then I'll go to end step and sack Children of Corliss. Same outcome. So I was at 11. I was at 15 when down 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Went down 11, so I gained 11. Yeah. Up to that. Lose
Nice.
2 life on your draw.
Alright, cool. Let's keep drawing. Lose 2. Let's tap for 2. I'll play up the beanstalk. I'll lose 2 more.
Sweet turn.
Draw.
I guess. Oh my god, I forgot I could have played Exotic over this land. Excited land draw. Jesus. So I could have kept going.
You do nothing else will pass.
Okay.
Chill.
Play Aurora. That's my name for turn. I would lose the 2. Where am I at? I'll play 6 here for a
triggers, man.
Ooh, untap, upkeep, draw.
Dahlia's not there. Is Dahlia there?
Dolly's not in play. Teshar returns to hand. Oh, battlefield. Lotho's in play. I never got back Talia. And Esper Sentinel's in play, I guess. I didn't realize Teshar was to play. I thought it was to hand. My bad.
No worries.
Okay, we will tap for the commander. We'll go to 6. And then we will tap 1. Village life. Esper Sentinel. This will go. Actually, we'll just add it. That will go there. I will -2 this, go into 1, creating 3 1/1s.
I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for pushing damage in, but hopefully I can dig for something.
Go into 4. Where are you, 4? There you are. And I will. Actually, does Heliod? It doesn't see white tokens, does it?
Tokens don't have devotion.
Color, right? So 1, 2.
They have
3,
color.
4,
They
5.
don't have devotion.
I actually have 5 now, so he is a creature.
You have 5 pips.
Yep. 2 from Elspeth, 1 from Heliod, 1 from Esper, 1 from Black Panther. And I will pass.
Does anyone have a creature with an activate ability in graveyard? Oh, Wirewood Channeler, right?
I have 2 here. Marwin and Wirewood have tap per mana.
Rev and Mikey, do you have any?
Nothing with activated. The only one I have is Ground, Chuck, and Dirtbag. They don't have any activated abilities.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just go for the Wirewood Channeler. Yeah. So I'm gonna tap Agatha's, exile that, give that ability to Esper Sentinel, or put a +1 counter on Esper Sentinel. And then I'll lose a life at the start of my turn for mana vault. Draw for a turn. Play Gemstone Caverns, draw a card, lose a life. Play Rograg, draw a card, lose a life. Add a red, return Zach Fair to play. Net gain 3 life from 4 Gemstone, this, and then the draw for turn. Forgot about that. Mox Amber, net gain 1 life. Draw a card, lose a life. I'm looking
Do you
for
pay 1?
finishing power. Do I what?
Pay 1 for Mox?
It's legendary artifact. 1, 2, 3.
For the
4.
Esper.
It's no the
Oh,
Esper
you can Esper.
Sentinel.
You can draw. You can draw. You can draw. Mox Amber brings back. I really don't want to. Children of Corliss. Next one has to bring back Talia because it's not in May. Right, draw a card from that. And then, oh, cool. Okay, this is a little finishing power. I'll play Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness, red floating, Exotic Orchard, and a white. Whenever I cast a white spell, I put +1 counter on each legendary creature I control, and then they get Vigilance, and black spell, same thing except Menace. I'll return Talia. This can't attack, this can't attack, this can't attack, this can't attack. Okay. Draw a card, lose a life, or gain a life. Play Come Ball. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2 life and I gain 2 life. Using a red and a black and a white. Put a counter on my board. I'll show it here and I'll get into it in a second. Use a floating here to play a Deadly Rollick, trigger Come Ball, target one of Black Panther, I guess. And then use a red and a black, and use another red to play Animate Dead, another trigger from Hardbert, bring back Knuckles. That'll put a third counter. So the board is 3 bigger here. That's gonna be not lethal, but it'll be a lot. I'll figure out damage now. I'm gonna go at Raph and Mikey for 6, 5. That's 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 5, 21. So 21, you're at 32. Plus 7, 28. Plus 5, 32. 33. Okay, so that's going at you. Next biggest threat would be Black Panther. I'll go with the rest at Black Panther. Here's the rest. It's much smaller. I think it's 4. No, it's 5 plus. Okay, so 33 at you. Get some dice to remind myself with a 3 and a 3 here.
What's the biggest thing coming out?
The biggest thing coming at you would be Shield Rid.
How big?
Shield Rid's a 7, 8.
Okay, I'll maze it then.
Sounds good. Then at you I have this one's Maryland, this one's double strike 5, so that'll be 10. Oh, sorry, no, I didn't. I said Black Panther. Right, yeah. 10 going at Black Panther from Knuckles, and then 5 from Lotho, and 5 from Esper Sentinel. So that would be 20 at you, Black Panther.
Okay. I will block Lotho with Helio.
Okay.
And I will block 1. The fucking other 5 and take 10.
Esper Sentinel, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Lotho should die.
Oh,
unless he has an
I'm so sorry. They've Menace because of Shanid and Ardbert. Also, wait, hold on a second. This one's smaller. It doesn't change the math coming at you, Raph and Mikey. It's just a little bit less from Esper Sentinel. Ardbert only buffs legendary creatures. Esper doesn't get buffed. So Lotho's 5, Knuckles is still 5. This one's only 2. Okay, Esper Sentinel's 2. This would be 10, but it's Trample, Knuckles. This one has Menace. Lotho, it's 5 with Menace. Okay.
So I will block 2 with Esper, and I will block Helio and 1 soldier at Lotho.
Okay. So that'll kill Lotho. Or are you putting 5 in front of Lotho?
6 total, but
right.
Yeah.
So that'll kill Lotho, and then Esper Sentinel dies. You're double blocking a 2/2 with 2/1/1, so that'll kill that, right?
Yep.
Alright. So if those die, you will take 10,
take
and then
10.
go to the treasure thing. I'll get 3, because 1 got through on Raph, and then the 2 from Knuckles, so 3 treasures. The stack of creatures there. I think I'll just be sacking the children at Corliss and passing and gaining back. I'll count up how much life I gained, but just equal to life I lost. So yeah, go ahead. One from land, 2, 3, 4,
I'll pass.
5, 6, 7, 6. It's just 6
That's
life.
good. And I wasn't hit for anything, right?
No.
Okay. Shall we not draw? Play a land for turn. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for Maryland on ETP. I would like to do the Kindred Discovery first, so I will draw. And then I will target Shadowcraft, you'll exile the top 2.
It's a Soul Ring and a Shizo Death Storehouse. It's a land, just Soul Ring.
I'll tap here for an Elvish Mystic. On your 2B, I'll draw a card, and then I'll have you exile 2 again.
Okay, lose 2 from that draw and 2 from your draw for turn because of Shieldred.
Okay.
These creatures have vigilance, that's why I'm untapping them. I forgot about that. Top 2.
I drew 3 cards this turn, so I'll lose
Alright.
6.
Mox Opal and Arachne Psionic Weaver. It's like you can pay 1 and return a tapped creature instead of its full mana value. And then spells of the chosen type cost 1 more to cast. Anyway, okay.
She costs 3.
Yeah.
I'll cast the Soul Ring.
Yeah, and Mox Opal 0. Oh, well, right, there's a Thalia in play again.
Oh, because I have to pay the 1 extra?
Yeah, because I got back with Teshar.
Since this is without paying its mana cost, does that get around the additional one?
No, you'd have to pay the additional 1.
Okay.
So it'd be 0 plus
Sounds
1, I
good.
guess. Yeah.
I'll pass.
Oh, untap. Keep draw. Love to see it.
Lose 2 from draw. So I make a treasure.
3, 6. Okay. We'll play a Field of the Dead. I will make a zombie. Lose 1, cast my commander. Comes in. We'll move over here. 2, 7. We'll plus 2 here. Gain 1 life for each creature I control. 2, 4. Still. So 4. And I will pass.
Lose a life to Mana Vault, draw for turn, gain 2. I'll try to see if I can close out. We'll see. I'll play Hammerheim, I'll draw a card and gain a life. I'll play Urza's Ruinous Blast for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exile non-legendary creature, non-legendary permanents. I'll draw a card and gain a life.
Do you pay 1 for that?
I need to pay 1 more myself for my thing, and then no, I won't pay 1, and you can draw.
Okay.
I gain a red, and my whole board stays. I'll play Mirror of Galadriel, I'll draw a card and gain a life. I'll play Reese Evermore for 2. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3. There. No, 1 less because I used a floating red from Bergie. Yeah, I'll draw a card and gain a life. I haven't done it yet. Out of mana to play that, which would probably do. I have 1 more floating, and I played a land for turn. Darn, no. Okay, no. I have Hugo Kuka, which gives the thing double strike, but okay. I played 2 white spells. All these get 2 bigger. I'm gonna go to combat and see if it's enough. Okay. Right, so you have that Maze of Ith, so you have to be aware of that. Still Shieldred at you to make the maze on that, and then... Okay, what are you at? You're at 4, so I just need to send 2 at you. Okay, so these 2 at you. I should go 3 just in case, and then the next threat would be Black Panther. There. I'm not gonna add it up. I'm just gonna hope that's fine. There. And then, they have vigilance, right? But I still want to do this just to show attacks to make it easier for myself. These are going at Black Panther, and then that'll go at Maryland. Okay, Raph and Mikey, at you I have 3 creatures that would all kill you. Each of them would all kill you. Okay. At Black Panther I have 14 on that. This one's 7, that one's 7, that one's 8, this one's 7. And then at you, Maryland, I have okay, so to add that up, that would be 14 plus, so 21, 28, 36 plus 7 is 43. 36 plus 7, no, 42, right? Yeah, no, 43. Okay, yeah, 43. So 43, you, Black Panther, do you have anything for that? No? Okay. And then,
Just waiting for you to finish declaring attacks.
Sure.
that's all.
Sorry. Oh yeah, you could have a Scurrying Haze. And then down at you, Maryland, I have 7, so that's 14, plus 7, 21, plus 6. 21 plus 6 is 27. 27 at you, Maryland. Those are my declared attacks.
Okay, I declare no
Cool.
blocks.
Yep. I have none.
Okay. You guys,
Nice.
I'm tired, but you made me work for it.
Shit.
I kind of appreciate that. Sorry about the long turns. Hope you guys have a good rest
That's
of your
okay.
weekend.
Thanks, you too.
And some more good games. Yeah. Bye.
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay, wow. I haven't had to work that hard for a win in a while. In the sense of they weren't like pressuring me to have it. They were just like chilling. So that's kind of cool. The guilt was definitely there at just having these crazy long turns. At the end of a long day and need to figure out the math and everything. I guess all the new cards don't really add too much other than just giving me low cost legendary things that have the ability to draw me more cards. I think what I really liked is the ability to rebuild after that one turn, courtesy of Bergie. I think Bergie was the main carry there. The Dark Ritual put in a little bit of work too. And the Lotho giving me the life. Children of Corliss held me stabilized so much. That was great. And yeah, again, the reanimate for Shanid was nice. Aowen, this card was good. I'm glad I added Aowen. That was a nice add. And then anything else in here that was new? Not really. So yeah, the deck kind of played how it normally does. I think I played everything about as well as I could have. This deck is definitely an arc enemy deck. Becomes the villain pretty fast and stays the villain, but yeah, I think honestly I'm just really appreciative of those guys for just bearing with me on those long turns and letting me do my thing, even if it wasn't that fun for them. Yeah, I'm super happy with this deck. Glad I get to play it again now that I've made these upgrades, and I feel confident that there's only better cards in here because of these upgrades, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that you also watch this and think, oh, Shanid seems like a super fun deck, because it is. I think it's really fun to just play all these cards, and I think Bracket 4 is a good home for it. So yeah, that's that, and tune in next time for another deck upgrade and gameplay video. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.